Miss Supranational Germany 2025. I won't say who it is. I'm surprised. My unveiling pala. Before we start, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Callie Huff. I'm very, very honored to be the Q&A coach of the lovely woman that all of us are meeting here today. And of course, a very dear friend of mine, Valencia Lakrini. Before we officially meet her and see her and you all get to ask all your very pressing questions, don't press too hard, okay? I want to make sure my girl comes out on stage.
But you trained her.
Of course, she's the best. Before we get to meet her officially, we do have an introduction video for all those watching online, for all of those that are here today, so you get to know our Miss Supra Germany just a little bit better. So without further ado, I present to you the intro video of our Miss Supra Germany 2025.
Yes! Guten Tag, I'm VALENCIA LAKRINI, proudly representing Germany. I'm a certified nutritionist, fitness instructor, model, and host. As a Filipino German growing up in the heart of Germany, I often felt caught between two worlds, never fully seen. But what once felt like a cultural tug of war has become my greatest strength. This unique perspective has taken me from the runway and magazine pages to kitchens and communities cooking nutritious meals for underprivileged children. Through organizations like Caritas, I've witnessed how small acts of service can nourish lives far beyond the plate. Germany, the land of innovation, und das Land der Dichter und Denker, the land of poets and thinkers. It's a country rooted in cultural richness, resilience, and deep intellectual tradition. From the fairy tale castles of Bavaria to the vibrant streets of Berlin, Germany is a blend of history and progress. This is the Germany I represent, one that honors its past while shaping a more compassionate, united, and forward-thinking future. Miss Supranational is about carrying a message that transcends borders and encourages others to lead with heart. I expect this journey to challenge me, inspire me, and remind me of the power of community. I'm excited to meet women from around the world, each one reflecting a different culture, passion, and purpose. I can't wait for the Miss Supranational experience in Małopolska.
Wow! I'm sure a lot of us are very excited not only to hear from the beautiful queen herself, but to learn more about Germany from our fellow Filipina, because as many of you know, she's not only German, she's also that has that Pinay heart. So I just want to give a little bit of introduction to one of my very good friends before she comes out. You all know her. She is not just an incredible singer and composer, she's also a host, an international model, and a German language coach. She first came to the Philippines about 5 years ago, I believe, and competed and won the Bini Bini Pilipinas Globe crown. She went international and is our Miss Globe second runner-up. And she is not just a certified nutritionist, but she is a strong advocate to combat malnutrition and to advocate for food security. And it is with that is at the very heart of her advocacy with Caritas Internationalis, with Caritas Manila and Caritas Germany, a degree coach dedicated to promoting health and fitness, and a Filipina German, now honoring her German side after finishing with a top crown of Queens of Germany and our Supranational Germany 2025. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Miss Valencia Lakrini.
Paradise, 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 paradise.
I'm very overwhelmed that you took your time and came all the way here. I really appreciate it, and I'm so blessed to represent Germany at the Miss Supranational 2025. And I'm Anna Valencia Lakrini, your Miss Supranational Germany 2025.
Yes! So all of us here, Anna, are so excited to get to know you a little bit more. And it's so great to see you carry both the German flag and the Filipino flag, honoring both parts of yourself. And I believe everyone here is going to be excited to get to know not just your heart, not just your soul, but also your purpose. Starting first with your From the Ground Up initiative. So can you explain a little bit what the From the Ground Up initiative is?
Yes, so the From the Ground Up project is something that is basically from the ground up, or it's something that you build within, and it's something that is really dear to my heart because I got inspired to study nutrition through my mother, who was diagnosed with breast cancer. And that inspired me to study nutrition for me to help her with her disease. And now that she's finally recovered, that she's finally a breast cancer survivor, I want to help other people in the world, and that's why I'm helping children in Tondo with Caritas Manila as an ambassadress, and I'm also helping and working with Caritas Germany. And I'm very proud that with Caritas we can help all the people all around the world to transcend borders. And I love that Caritas International is actually founded in Germany. So with that, I want to say that every bite is a blueprint of building a stronger future.
So we're so excited for your From the Ground Up initiative, and I believe we have a little video to better explain her advocacy. So ladies and gentlemen, if we can turn our attentions to the screen as she discusses Caritas Internationalis. So Caritas, you've been working with for how many years, Anna?
So I've been working with Caritas actually starting last year. And I've been reaching out first in Stuttgart, so we've been helping in community kitchens. I've been also educating people all around Germany about how we can help our community. Because what people don't know about Germany is, even though we're such a rich country, an evolving country, and an innovative country, there are still people that need help and that still need community help or the community effort. And that's what I love about reaching out to Caritas in Germany, but also that I reached out in Caritas here in Manila. And let me tell you, seeing those children in Tondo really touched my heart because they're really grateful. Even after every single event, they always came in for a hug, and then suddenly everyone was hugging me, so this is a moment that I really truly
I love it, and it truly transcends borders though, because Caritas is all over the world. So we are so excited to hear a little bit more about it. Once again, Anna Valencia Lakrini's From the Ground Up initiative. From the Ground Up initiative with Caritas Internationalis.
Begins with nourishing our bodies and sharing the knowledge to sustain ourselves. I work with Caritas Stuttgart, and I'm an ambassadress for Caritas Manila, where I promote healthy eating, lead feeding programs, and support community-based nutrition education. Together, we don't just focus on what we put in our bodies, but also on what's on our bodies, addressing other essential needs like clothing donations, offering warmth and dignity to those facing homelessness. Caritas Internationalis was founded in Germany in 1897 and is the second largest international humanitarian aid network. Being a part of this initiative resonates deeply with me as it combines two of my core values: knowing that humanity is more than just survival. It's about providing dignity, strength, and opportunities, and having faith that each one of us can make a difference. We are all interconnected in an ocean of humanity, which may seem so vast that one drop can change the tide. But every drop creates a ripple of change. Whether it's providing clothing in their cold-driven winters or feeding vulnerable communities in winter, Caritas shows us that we are stronger when we act with faith and unity. We are not just sharing meals or clothes. We're working from the ground up to build a future where every community has the opportunity to thrive.
We love it. So once again, Ana Valencia Lakrini is from the Ground Up Initiative with both Caritas Manila and Caritas Stuttgart in Germany. So Ana, how do you feel seeing that video and being able to share your advocacy with the world, or the Supra rather?
I really love it. I love that, you know, I didn't take this video just for the competition, because I really went there. I really wanted to help our communities and reach out. And I love that I touched hearts, also in tandem with the kids, but also in Germany. And it is just so nice that we can send borders all over the world, but we can also share our hearts. And I love that we have kindness and we share the compassion, and everyone is just so grateful for the help that we get. And one thing that I love is, like, whenever I watch this, it makes me so happy because it really truly fulfills my heart. Because one thing that I was very fortunate to have growing up in Germany is that we have the support, and something that we're sometimes missing here in Germany and in the Philippines is actually the support. And that's why it is so important to reach out to different communities to help in what way we can, and sometimes this 1 or 2 hours can make a huge difference in their lives.
I love that. And obviously working with Caritas on both sides of the world is just true to who you are as a Filipino German, and you're very, very pure heart. And there are a lot of people here who can truly testify to Anna's heart, myself included. But I want to start with one of our other trainers, you all know him and love him, of course, and I would love to hear a message of hope, a message of strength, from the incredible Ian. Ian, where are you? As a mentor, as a friend, as a wisdom giver. The incredible Ian, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, ang gagawin ko po.
Mag-magic ka.
Sabi niya kasi, I'm working tandem. Guten Tag. Ana, ich liebe dich. Ano ibig sabihin ng ich liebe dich?
Happy birthday!
Ano, English ba? International tayo.
English?
German sis.
German kan? Ready?
So si Ana kasi, chika mo ka? Years ago, nag-DM siya sa akin for training. And then I snobbed Ana.
I remember that.
I snobbed Ana. Kasi, before kasi, di ba? Di ba tawa lang naman tayo. I kind of believes in the, things. Try the chismis. Pero when I met Ana, she's totally different from the chismis. She's very bubbly, ang bait, laging on time. Actually, nag-aaway kami kasi sometimes she's late. Sometimes I'm late. So nag-aaway kami, so wala pong winner tonight. Wala pong nililate. Pero talagang magaling siya sa time management. Sa lahat ng na-train ko, she do self-training. Talagang magsisend at mag-upload siya sa GC na she's doing self-training. And that's what I appreciate about Ana. She's really a fighter. And she's really supra. And that will be all. Thank you. So, good luck for Miss Supranational. I will not promise that I can go to Poland because it's very far, far, far away. But for sure, in the last few days that we will train for Miss Supranational, we will put 1,000% effort para we will get that Supranational. Yeah!
Thank you so
Mic
much.
drop.
Mic drop.
Oh, picture.
Okay naman. As a debutant siya.
Ganda ni Ana sa green.
Germany.
Thank you so much, Ian. So, Ian, we not only have the queen maker in our presence, we also have some of the queens that he has trained and molded with us. And your Supra sisters are also here. And I'd like to call up our Miss Supranational Philippines 2023, Miss Pauline Allen.
We actually had a little coffee and some food, and we talked about the super journey and what's in store for you. And I can only hope that you have an amazing transformational journey. I know that you've already prepared so long for this. You've already prepared when you were joining your pageant here in the Philippines. I'm sure that you were more than ready to take on this crown. And even though you'll be wearing Germany on your sash, I hope that you know that you have an entire community and country here in the Philippines that is cheering you on as well, because you carry so much love for all these people, and all that love is also in our hearts, and we just wish you the best in this journey. That was my message of strength naman. So, hindi naman yung message of hope naman. Thank you, Anna, and I hope that you enjoy. Bring home that crown, because we'll be proud of you either way. Whether it's Germany, Philippines, you're loved here, and we wish you all the best. Together. Okay.
Auto.
And I believe we have another Supra sister here, and I think Pauline's going to pass her mic down to our Miss Supranational Philippines 2021, Miss Divina.
Sige, next time. Oh my God. You're so beautiful, Anna. Oh my God. Well, my message, first of all, I would like to congratulate you on winning Miss Supranational Germany. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. You know that I'm one of your pageant panay. And thank you for representing and bringing honor to our province. She's my kababayan. Iba talaga ang tigabataan, di ba?
Hindi susuko ang bataan.
Susuko ang bataan. So Anna, always remember that we're 100% behind you, and even the pageant hasn't started yet, we want you to know that we're proud of you for all your accomplishments and for chasing your dreams once again. And remember that we have all the Germans and Filipinos pageant fans support all throughout this journey. You're so lucky kasi you not only have the Germans fans, kasi meron din ko fans sa Philippines. So dalawang support sa ilang country, two countries. So good luck, and my advice as Miss Supra is sometimes we're too focused on getting too focused to I want the crown, I want to do this and do that, perform every day. So I want you to enjoy every moment and take each day as a learning experience for you to help yourself to shine your brightest. And Miss Supra, it's a unique pageant. It encourages candidates to make an inspirational impact, to inspire other candidates as well, and promotes cultural exchange. So I want you to keep that vision in mind. And I'm 100% sure mahihirapan si Tara this year. Congratulations, Tara.
That's it! Hindi, nag-iisa ka talaga. Ikaw na nakakagawa yan!
Hashtag dinding patapos.
Hashtag hindi na mauulit.
Thank you so much.
Love it!
Thank you so much. Super idol. And of course, the incredible messages from the growing Supra sisters. As you know, of course, those are Supranational Philippines girls, and she is Supranational Germany. But it does go to show how strong the sisterhood is. No matter what country you're representing, they really are behind you and beside you. So before we move on to the media Q&A, if you may indulge me, because I have my own message as a trainer. Some of you may know that I've been training Anna since her Beanie days, before you competed for Beanie Globe and Miss Globe as well. So I've known her for a few years now, and I gotta say, Anna is not just one of the strongest women that I've ever met. She's also the most positive, which truly goes behind what we think a German woman should be. Maybe she's gonna be intense. No, Anna's truly positive, so soft on the inside, and I'm very, very lucky to know her as a friend. As a mentor, I've always been so impressed with how she always looks at things from a new and different angle. She's constantly pushing herself, always messaging me for ideas, and we're just constantly crafting together. So I'm very lucky to work with somebody that has such a strong initiative as you do, that has such a creative mind as you do, and has such a pure heart of service, of love, and truly a Pinoy heart. Let's be honest. You may be wrapped in German blood, girl, but you have the pure Pinoy heart, and that's why all of us are here today. So as a mentor, I truly couldn't be prouder of you, and as a friend, I will always, always support you, my dear, and I love you so much. And I just know that when you win Miss Supranational, you don't just win as Miss Supranational Germany. You will win with that Pinay spirit, that Pinay heart, and you will have 104 million Filipinos surrounding you. I love you so much, baby. And I don't want to end on my message because that would just be very self-serving. So I have a very special message from somebody who's actually German. That is all the way from Germany, your national director, Mommy Ness. So we can please look at Mommy Ness's video of support.
Mommy Ness.
Yes, my drama, Mommy Ness. We'll also have some more messages later from some of your other Supra sisters. I can't say who yet, but I am your National Director of Queens of Germany, Mommy Ness.
Anna Lakrini, as you embark to this incredible journey to the World Finals of Miss Supranational 2025 in Małopolska, Poland, know that you carry not just the sash, but the hopes and pride of the entire nation. Following Germany's historic placement last year, you now step into the spotlight with both opportunity and responsibility, and have no doubt that you are more than ready. Your dedication, discipline, and transformation have been nothing short of inspiring. We're proud to send a queen who embodies grace, strength, and intelligence. A heartfelt thank to Pro Media, whose expertise and unwavering support have been instrumental in preparing you for this moment, Anna. Mom Jan and the whole Pro Media team have proven that pageantry knows no borders. And a collaboration with you is a true asset that Germany's journey on the global stage. May Anna Lakrini's candidacy not only continue our legacy of placements, but also mark the beginning of our strong and lasting partnership between the Queen's Camp and Pro Media. Pro Media, the Queen's Camp, the world stage belongs to us, and of course to you, dear Anna. I'm Nestor de la Cruz, the National Director of Miss Supranational Germany. See you in Poland.
And bringing that Filipino talent and training all the way to Europe, where you have connected with him and are going to bring your talent all over Europe. So we're very excited for that. We have one more message before we get into it, just a few questions. So let's hear from one of your Queen sisters, Miss Shannon. Shannon Robinson.
Hello, Anna from Morocco. And first of all, please know how much I miss you, how much we're all rooting for you. What I love about you is that you'll do anything to pursue your dreams. You've done so well, you've already made the Philippines proud, and now it's time to give some love to Germany. So, my dear Supranational Germany 2025, bring home the crown. I know you can do it. I love you and good luck.
Love it. So much love and support in this room. So we are very excited because, of course, all of you are getting to know her a little bit more, getting to know her Pinay heart and her German spirit and how they meld together into one incredible, beautiful woman. So to get to know her a little bit more, we're just going to open up the floor to 5 questions, and then we'll take a little snack break, and then we can go ahead and continue with the questions. Yes, because I see Tito Norman, he's actually looking at me like he wants to eat right now, no?
Yes.
Okay, ayan. So I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. Okay, so we're gonna start. We'll have 5 questions, take a little snack break, and we'll continue with the media time, yes? So Tito Norman, I believe you have the first question.
Hi, Tito Norman. I know you're always hungry, Troy.
Hungry for Jason stuff.
Yeah, my first question is actually a question. Since you are a German beauty queen right now, but of course you were a Pinay beauty queen first, introduce yourself to us in German. Quickly.
Thank you so much. Hallo, hallo an alle. Ich bin Anna VALENCIA LAKRINI, eure Miss Supranational 2025 Deutschland. Dankeschön für euren Support. Ich bin sehr, sehr aufgeregt und sehr voller Vorfreude, endlich in Polen zu sein und mein Bestes zu geben.
Even if it's German, we somehow got your message. We got the gist of your message. Now, for my real question, as I said earlier, you were a Filipino beauty queen first before you became a German beauty queen. What is the German flavor in you that will make you an appropriate representative of Germany, aside from, of course, having German blood, but what's the German flavor in you that will make you stand out there?
For me, the German flavor is that it's not only the German flavor, but it's also the Filipino flavor. Representing 2 countries is a symbolism for me to showcase that women of today are more than just one thing. So whether I am Filipino at heart, I know that I'm also German, and I want to portray both of that because I grew up with this loving environment in Germany from my parents. But now that I'm home, that I found my missing puzzle piece here in the Philippines, I'm proudly representing Germany.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Anna, and good luck. Next.
Because you asked 2 questions, so I'm
For the first
We love you. Next up, we have the incredible Mommy Edge from Pageant Talk.
Wow, incredible. Incredible. Yeah. Including that? What?
Oh,
Yeah! Anong ininubulit na? So Anna, you placed second runner in an international competition, international pageant before a national pageant title holder. So what keeps you going in pageantry?
Thank you for that.
You may answer that in 40 seconds.
What keeps me going in pageants is definitely that we all have a cause. For me, that cause is with Caritas. I want to reach out, and I aspire to reach out to communities all over the world. I want to inspire others to reach out far beyond their plate, and even reach out to nourish their lives within themselves with love, empathy, and dignity.
Ay, umabot. Congratulations in advance, girl. So beautiful.
Thank you so much. Let's have Armin from Philippine Inquirer.
Hi Anna, nice to see you again.
Hi, nice to see you again. I love your shirt.
Well, thank you, I love it too.
What?
I'd like to know, can you take us to the process when you decided to compete in Peace of Germany and what Supranational the title you were eyeing?
Yes, so actually Miss Supranational was the title I was eyeing for since this was the highest crown in the Queens of Germany. And I'm very proud that I got the highest crown. And as well as for that, I actually started with the idea of joining the Supranational when I was getting the second runner-up in Miss Globe. Because one of my close friends was actually Miss Poland. And she even went here, Dominika, I love her. I hope to see her in Poland. And she told me, Anna, why don't you join that pageant in Poland? And it was back then when I formed this idea or this dream of mine to join the Supranational. And from then on, I was contemplating it in my mind, mentally preparing myself, and then also reached out to Mami Ness, who I actually met in Albania. And I love that everyone was so on board with this idea and this dream of mine. Even Miss Jam and Sir Paul for supporting me in this dream to compete for Miss Supranational.
Thank you very much and the best of luck to you.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have for the Philippines, Oyal.
Good afternoon. Anna, the last time I saw you was during your hosting gig in Bugos City, Cebu, right?
Oh my God, you're one of the only ones who joined my first ever hosting. Oh my God, this was such an experience.
Yeah,
I was all alone on the stage.
And I'm so happy to see you again, like after a year. And a lot of Filipino pageant fans are waiting and praying for you to represent again the Philippines in an international stage. And this year, they thought na you'll compete in one of our national pageants. And then you competed in Germany for the Miss Supranational crown. Why Germany for 2025, not the Philippines?
Well, I already represented the Philippines, and it was such a big honor of mine, and this big, huge dream and achievement that I will always keep dear to my heart. And now that I found this little puzzle piece that it was with representing the Philippines, I always keep that dear in my heart, but I finally feel full. I finally feel like I'm whole again. And now that I have this full potential, I'm proud to honor Germany and give the best reputation as a proud Filipino German.
Okay, next question. Our favorite question, syempre. Ready na ba?
Mamaya na lang, kasi we need something for later. Mamaya na lang. You can ask that question later. I'll give you your second question later.
Okay, later na lang daw.
Yes.
Ayan.
Para the live stream fans have something to come back to,
later
diba?
daw.
During our snack break.
Okay, later daw.
Thank you, Ayel. Our last question is going to come from the Manila Standards at Concepcion.
So much, Mabuhay. And Anna, you know
Mabuhay.
how much we love you.
I love it. Oh my God, you made one for me again. I love it.
Oh!
And this is based on our personal experience. Only last Tuesday, my eldest sister, whose age is actually 60 years old now, she actually divulged to me that she's positive for breast cancer. So, I know in a lot of some Filipino women are actually suffering from this disease, as you mentioned a while ago, and it's one of your advocacies. So, what comforting or inspirational words can you give to some Filipinas who suffer from this disease?
Never lose hope. Despite all the pain, the suffering, and all the procedures you have to go through, I know that healthcare is not always accessible here. I've been working with the Susu Philippine Foundation, and I know that it's really hard to get a slot or to get even treatment here in the Philippines. And I know it's such a long journey, so never lose faith. always pray, and always believe in the comfort of your family. They're your strongest support system. Whether it's just spending time with them, whether it's a hug, or whether it's just a phone call away. I think we always find time to share love, kindness, and we always get that comfort from our loved ones.
Thank you so much for that. How can your mother and the whole of your family recovered from that trauma like that?
Well, my mother is actually my biggest role model, because when she was suffering with breast cancer, I was about to pass my A-levels. And instead of like going to the hospital, she was insisting on me to study. So despite of me wanting to go to the hospital, she was like, no, Anna, kaya mo yan, you have to focus. So for me, she's one of the strongest people that I know, because no matter what she does, she was still trying to give the best for her family. And when I remember that, I always look up to her, because she did so much for me in my life. And she even fought breast cancer. And I'm so proud that I dedicated my bachelor thesis to her, and also my study background. So I think we didn't recover from it because she showed us how strong she can be.
Thanks so much, and best of luck in Congress.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I know that there are so many more questions, but we will take a little bit of snack break because some people are getting mad at me now. Snack break. But I know everyone's so excited to meet Anna. During this quick break, I would encourage all of you, of course, to come up to her. You can ask her questions. But we'll just take a quick 15-minute break for those of you that are on the live stream. Please come back in 15 minutes because we have more questions. Of course, your introduction and your sample pasarela. All the exciting stuff is going to happen. Papunta na tayo to the exciting part. Did I say that right? As a Filipino. Yeah. Okay, thank you all so much. We'll see you back in 15 minutes. And I'm hoping. You're cool na dito, Norman. Grabe. Well, there's always seconds and thirds. Come on. Continue. Get yourself a little baon back. Yes? Yes. Buffet eh. We Filipinos have to make it sulit, diba? Kahit libre. Sulit. Okay, well, welcome back, everyone. I hope you all are enjoying the food and, of course, the lovely company of our Miss Supranational Germany. And I'm not sure where she is, but we're going to have her do already her first little sample pasarela as she comes back on the stage. Anna, do you want to come back up? Beautiful. Ayun. She's going to give her full pasarela mamaya, don't worry. But for now, we are going to go back to a couple of questions and later on some more messages from our queen. But let's start first with the questions from our media friends that are here today, starting with Sir Noli. Sir Noli, how are you?
Hello, Anna. Okay, first of all, congratulations and best of luck for coming. Competition in Poland. Okay, my question is, as a veteran and a trainer in international pageant, what is the most important lesson that you learned in pageant that you want to carry on in Poland this time as a representative?
One thing that I learned that I keep using my mom is to be myself. When I joined the first time in the Philippines, I don't know how to be. I tried to be someone that I'm not. And now that I know what is really important in pageantry is authenticity. It's to really be who you are. And when I first thought about representing Germany, I was like, I don't want to change who I am. Because I'm a Filipino at heart, but I'm also a proud German. And now that I am embodying both of that, I'm truly showcasing who I am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and now let's hear from Mr. Supranational himself, Sir Luis Bardeles.
Yeah! Oh! Luis! Luis!
Oh my God. First of all, welcome and congratulations, and welcome to the Supra family. I think that you truly embody the essence of Supra because you are a woman who has lived your life without borders, right? You represented the Philippines before, and you have the opportunity to represent Germany. And through your pageant journeys, I'd like to ask you, what is the biggest lesson that you have learned through your pageant journey? And what is the lesson that you want others to learn from you as well?
One lesson, as I already mentioned, is definitely to be yourself. But despite that, one other aspect would be to really enjoy the journey. One thing about pageants is, of course, at the end of the day, there's only one crown, but we can take so much from the pageants experience. We can take the experience, we can take the friendships, and we can get the knowledge. I think we always have to encounter everything, take everything in step by step, and if we don't enjoy the journey, how will we celebrate it?
Thank you so much.
Love it. Thank you, Anna. And next we're going to hear from the iconic Tita L of Titas of Pageantry. Iconic.
So my question for you is, you're highly trained as a Philippine beauty queen. You've received crazy training from the standards that we're used to. What was the most difficult thing training as a beauty queen representing Germany this time? Did you have to change a few things? Please share with us.
Oh, thank you so much for this question. Well, it is true that I've been blessed with the most amazing team here in the Philippines and with the best training ever. And for preparing for Germany, I think it's most likely a journey about myself. I had to learn more about me as a German woman and also more about how I want to portray Germany and how I want to be the best representative of Germany. I know that Germany has so much diversity. We have so many people from different kinds of the country and of the world. We have so many different nations, so many different languages. And I want to reflect that diversity. I want to be that mirror that reflects this diversity so that other people can see themselves in me and be happy for me.
Okay, let's ruffle the feathers a little bit. So, Anna, you're not the first beauty queen who crossed over to another country to represent. Did it concern you that you're having all of your preparations and your trainings here, knowing that once a Philippine representative is crowned and they have a Philippine sash like over their chest, media, public support automatically goes into that Philippine representative. Although you're half Filipino and you've been a representative of the Philippines in the other pageant systems, was there any concern that you might not get like the full support of the Filipino pageant fans? Or any pageant fan for that matter?
Well, there was no concern. Because at the end of the day, I appreciate all the support that I'm getting from my Filipino supporters, from my Filipino fans, from my Filipino family. But I also appreciate it now the German support that I'm getting. It's a whole new world. I know the pageant community in Germany is very small, but even though I might be representing another country, Germany, I'm still a proud Filipino by heart. So as much as maybe the support might be not as strong as it has been before, I want to appreciate that you can represent two countries because the woman of today is more than one.
Okay, we're going to get our next question from Pao.
Thank you.
So nice seeing you.
Hi.
So, as you know, you already represented the Philippines, and now you're representing Germany. So, as a Filipino German, how or what traits of being a German you would like to share with your co-candidates?
We Germans are very strong, we're very hard-working, and some of us might know that, but Germans really have this harder outside and this soft inside. We call it harte Kern on the inside. Anyway, and what I want to say with that is basically that we Germans put in so much effort, so much hard work. We are dedicated, and we are on time. So I want to showcase that in Poland, we're hardworking, we're strong, and that we can face every challenge that comes in our way.
We are on time.
I will say, Anna's the one that told me, oh, 15 minutes are up. You told them 15 minutes. Let's make it 15 minutes now. break. She was timing it back. So yun, like the German time, but the Filipino heart chart. Yeah. We're gonna have next Mars France.
Hi, Anna. Would it be okay if you could share to us the story behind Caritas Manila? Caritas Manila.
And Caritas.
You mean how I got introduced to it?
Yes.
So actually, I've been reaching out to Caritas in Stuttgart, and I've been working with them before. And what I really wanted to do is to also reach out to Caritas here in Manila, so that I can work with Caritas all over the world. So I reached out to Caritas Manila. I actually only wanted to help out without any intention of being an ambassador. I really just wanted to help out, reach out to communities, and make a difference. And when I reached out to them, first of all, it was really hard to reach out to them. And when I introduced them to the message of me just like helping out, they were like really like, so you just want to help out? And I'm like, yeah, why not? Why is giving back not enough? And then they actually made me an ambassador, and now whenever I can, I love to have the opportunity, the chance to go to Tondo, Manila, to see those kids. We're always going to different kinds of chapels. And what I love about this is that not only I'm connected by the community, but also by the faith. And that's what I love about Caritas Manila, because it showcases that Caritas International is crossing borders all over the world.
Okay, and next we're going to hear from Christian from The Crown, the Q.
Congratulations in advance for The Crown. So now that you're representing Germany, how different is your preparations? Because, of course, you've had your experience competing here on the nationals in the Philippines and also being trained by a Filipino trainer. So how different is the preparations?
Well, I've been learning so much more about myself. I know this is what every pageant queen says about themselves, but it's been actually a rediscovery of myself, since I'm also representing Germany. I think it's so important to reflect on those beautiful parts of yourself, whether it's German, whether it's Filipino, whether it blends in. And what I really love about the preparations is that I have the support of my team, Rain Management. Thank you so much to Ms. Jami, to Sir Paul for this amazing support and believing in my dream from the start. I also have my national director, which is Mami Nes, who's always just a message away despite the time difference. I have my pastorela trainer, Ian, and I can only promise you that my walk is going to be a little bit more spicier than before. So I'm really excited for that. I also still work with Kelly as my Q&A coach, so we're definitely gonna slay the mic. And yeah, I'm so excited to work with Rusty, with Mami Seth and Mami Justine for my hair, makeup, and styling. I'm well prepared. It's just that I really want to focus also on myself, on the growing of myself, and to be the proud representation of the German.
Love it. And we have our final question from Sir RJ.
Oh, di ba? Ah, madam! Sir pala. Teka lang, wait lang. Wait lang.
Why should be the next Miss Supranational?
As a nutritionist, I want to aspire to reach out to more communities all over the world. Like I've been doing with Caritas, I want to inspire people to nourish their plates and also nourish their lives within themselves with dignity, love, and empathy.
Thank you so much. I'm sure that there's more questions later, and we're very excited because after this little meet and greet ends, you all are welcome, of course, to have your personal one-on-one interviews with our Miss Super Germany. But before we wrap it up, there are some more girls that are here that would love to give their message to our Filipino German queen. One of them is half Filipina herself and half Japanese, but is a supranational sister. So it's my absolute honor to welcome our Miss Supranational Japan 2024, Yuki Sonada.
Actually, it's my first time meeting her in person.
We've been messaging each other for so long.
Yes. So even though we haven't met before, I really felt the friendship and so happy to see you finally.
It's you. It's been a while.
So my message for you, as half Filipina, because I know that you're not carrying the sash of the Philippines this time, like me last year. Yes, we carry a different country, but in our hearts we still have Philippines. And if we have this really strong support, we get more confident. And I feel like Miss Supranational, they say that it's not a competition, it's an experience. So I hope that you enjoy and just be yourself. You will have a good experience.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for those words. Listen, Yuki, can we take a quick photo with the super sisters? And we have one more super sister here to give her words. Our Miss Supranational Philippines 2024, the gorgeous Alethea Ambrosio.
Nice to see you again. Okay, so first and foremost, welcome to the Supra family. I know you're gonna enjoy Poland because, as you know, Gerhard, the CEO, is half German, so you will have a deeper connection with him. I know you're gonna interact with our super sisters. You're gonna have so much fun with them. And I hope that you will just stay loyal and sincere to your authentic self, because that's really what you're looking for. And I know that you're a really good person and you will just stand out and shine in Supranational.
Love it! My super sisters photo. Okay, and of course there are more Supranational girls here today, so can I get all of them on stage? Not just our Miss Supra Philippines 2024 Alethea on stage, but also Supra Philippines 2023 Pauline, Supra Philippines 2021 Zimby, and Supra Japan 2024 Yuki, all the girls. Truly, the Supra Sisterhood.
Go
Hoy! Ano ba yan?
Hindi pa tapos!
Hindi trending ka na!
Kala mo ha?
Sobra!
Who's that diva?
Diva!
Wow!
All of our gorgeous Supra girls from Philippines, Japan, and Germany, but all with a pure Pinay heart. Let's give them a round of applause.
Can you huddle together?
Thank you so much, ladies. They all wear different sashes, but they truly have the heart of a Filipino underneath the sash.
Thank you.
Isa paw! Isa paw!
Ready ka na mag-hashtag ngayon ha?
Thank you so much, ladies.
Isa pa!
Who's that
Thank
diva?
you, girls.
Diva!
So we do have 4 of your friends that are here today to officially wrap up our program. We have, you all know her, you all love her. She is your Miss Eagle International Philippines 2023. can I please welcome us the gorgeous Ashley Supranational Montenegro.
Isa pa, Ashley!
Iiyak na yan!
Hello everyone, thank you for coming here today. Anna is one of my best friends. We met about 3 years ago. One of the things I adore most about her, even though I'm almost black, I'm very German. But one of the things I love most about her is her strong personality. Anna is very honest, she's very true to herself, and she's never been afraid of the truth. And that's a very, very important quality because that's someone who will last through the test of time for years and all the challenges having to be starting back. I'm so excited for the fact that she is going to compete this year. We have actually talked about this and manifested for years since her beginning journey. And now here it's happening. I'm so happy for her, especially as her friend. I've been able to see her through so many highs, so many lows, behind the scenes, and somehow finding her journey onto getting a super crown. She has followed God's path, God's plan for her, and rewarded her, cooperated. So I'm just so happy. As a friend, one of the wonderful things we get to witness is when our fellow friends, beautiful sisters have been uplifted and really living through their dreams. So Anna, I wish you the best of luck, even though I know you don't need it. She has worked so incredibly hard for this. She's manifested, prayed, worked hard, done so much, fallen and laughing. And she's exactly where she's meant to be. So I love you. Don't cry, you're And lastly, it's not just me, right? But it feels like Supranational really like supermodel prototype. Yeah. And I think that's exactly what Anna is. She's towering, she's beautiful, and she has the strongest presence in the world.
Love it. Sisters from different pageants, but surely supporting each other. Let's get a photo, girls.
Photo girls! Sweet.
And last but not the least, we have from Anna's very first pageant here in the Philippines, her Binibining Pilipinas sister in 2022, and now our Miss International third runner-up, Miss Nicole Borromeo.
Exactly what Callie said. I was there. I first met Anna in her first pageant, so it makes it feel extra special for me to be seeing her on this stage in the meet and greet right before she represents her country on the Supranational pageant. Oh my gosh. Back in Bini, I remember seeing Anna during I think when we were all together for that photo. Do you remember that? It was in the NFT, and we were all lined up in our dresses. I think it was around the time that we got our numbers. I was 23, and you were 25. And I remember when I first saw you, I thought, oh my gosh, this is gonna be one hell of a competition. Because when I first saw Anna, I was just starstruck. And I'm sure so many people who meet you are starstruck as well, right? Her beauty is one that's going to be turning heads on the global stage. She's done that for her previous pageant, and she's going to be doing that now. So, Anna, we all know you're going to be killing it in Poland. We know that you've prepared and you have everything ready. I just want you to enjoy the ride, because there are going to be days where you might feel a little in your head, and I think you've had that experience before. When you have the time, just know that I'm also a message away.
there are people who are rooting for you. This whole room is just a glimpse of the people who are rooting for you. And yeah, you're gonna kill it. I just know it. So I have complete faith in you, and we'll be cheering from you from the other side of the world. We'll watch you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Let's get a photo of the two girls together.
Photo!
To officially wrap up this little meet and greet, I know that there's one question that was tried to be asked earlier, but should probably be asked again. No?
Okay na.
Sample intro.
Intro.
Don't question the whole
Awarding ceremony.
We have to ask you, Anna, to do your introduction for us all. So ladies and gentlemen, please take out your phones as we meet. Who are you?
I'm Anna VALENCIA LAKRINI, proudly representing Germany.
Gorgeous.
Miss Supranational Germany. Pwede ba Miss Supranational Germany?
Let me consider. Yes, of course. One more time. Who are you?
I'm Anna VALENCIA LAKRINI, your Miss Supranational Germany 2025.
Stunning, and of course a queen also
Mukhang
has to
mahihirapan talaga.
take command of the stage. So I believe a lot of us also want to see a little bit of a hint of her passerella, am I right? Okay, so Anna, if you can give us just a little bit of show. Let's clear the runway, ladies and gentlemen. Clear the runway for our queen.
Character.
Matutumba yan.
Iikot yan. Hihirapan si Lara. Kabalik. Akin yan. Maharap.
Once again, Advocacy, Miss Supranational! Your next Miss Supranational! Thank you so much, Anna, for welcoming all of us here today at the Virtual VGC. Thank you also, of course, to Rain Project Management for having all of us, and I believe there are more welcomes and thank yous that you want to give out. So I'll let Anna give her closing message.
So first of all, thank you so much for everyone. I appreciate you taking your time to come here, despite the traffic, despite our busy schedules. Thank you so much for coming. Also, thank you so much for Tita Al for also guiding me for my styling as well. And thank you so much to all the media and friends. Thank you so much to Rain Project Management. Thank you so much, Kelly, for hosting this amazing event. Thank you so much to all my Supra sisters, to all my Queen sisters, and to my makeup artist, Mami Saf, Mami Justin for my hair, Rusty for my gown. Thank you so much for everyone. I really, truly appreciate your coming, your support, and I hope you will still support me and keep on the support when I'm in Poland competing for the next Miss Supranational.
Yes! Our Filipino German team, we are all so proud of you. Before we officially wrap this up, we are going to have a quick photos with her team, with of course the media, and we'll also allow you guys an opportunity to have one-on-one interviews with her as well, because of course I thank them for their time naman. As a Q&A coach, I'll be listening behind and judging you. Because we listen and we judge. So first of all, I'd like to welcome up Anna's team from Rain Project Management on the stage. Take a quick photo with us all.
Yes!
Ay, kasama pala. Charot.
of the rain.
Good, please give a round of applause to
Coming
Ray
out
for
of the
office
rain.
management.
Coming out of the rain.
Official.
Unofficial.
Closer.
Closer.
Para tayo magkakaaway.
Graduation.
Next up, I'll ask her team, Sir Ian, her makeup and hair team, her gorgeous, iconic, and humble Q&A coach, Callie.
Here po.
Her team, Ian, of course, makeup, hair, styling us. Everyone from the team up on stage with Anna.
Wait lang.
Let's join Ian, Ross, Steph,
Who's the diva?
Who's that diva?
Tita Elle, of course, Tita Lab.
Chalab.
Tita Lab.
As the cheerleader.
Chalab.
Kita lang kasi nga, di ba?
Chalab.
Guidance.
Guidance counselor.
Yeah. In guidance of Tita Lau.
Love, love, love.
Guidance of Tita.
Thank you so much, and can we also request you all yell tonight?
Wait lang. Kasi nga yung phone ko, di ba? Kasi isang phone na kayo jump. Siyempre, di ba, unahin natin yung ano, may anesthesia.
Go.
Okay, and last we have all of the Queen Sisters up on stage. Miss Pauline, Ashley, Nicole, Dizzy, Yuki, and Althea. All of the
Mahirapan talaga.
Once again, all of the Queen Sisters up on stage for one final photo. It really is so nice to see